You don't deserve to feel confidence, bro. You deserve to feel awkward because you've been living like a pussy. All of the Jeffreys watching this video, those weak guys, will be tempted to click off this video right now. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're literally getting tempted because you're like, oh, this guy's just being an asshole. He's so narcissistic. He just loves himself. But there's a reason why you're still watching, because you can kind of feel like this feels right. Like you needed to hear this. You needed almost in a weird way to be told off and to be told you're living like you're a fucking pussy. Because you know what the thing is, most of us, bro, we played video games for 10 years straight. We watched porn and fapped 3 times a day for 10 years straight. And maybe you're a little bit, advanced in your self-improvement, you've been going to the gym and stuff, but you've only been doing the good things for one little sliver of your life, haven't you? Most of your life, even from when you were 5 years old, you've been playing games, you've been just fucking around, not doing anything productive. Most of your life has been a waste. And this small sliver where you've recently gone to self-improvement, you've been going to the gym, you've been trying to work harder, has now been productive. And if you've still got a Jeffrey brain, you're probably thinking, no, this part of my life wasn't a waste because I really enjoyed it and I get really nostalgic feelings about my childhood. That's Jeffrey propaganda. It's not how we should really be thinking. We are men. From birth, we should have been building our strength, our character, our ability to provide. Because you know what's very interesting? The games that we played when we were younger that made us feel awkward, that took all of our confidence away, those games that we played were just a reflection of the real masculine desires that we had even before we hit puberty. Before we hit puberty, when we were like 10 years old, 7 years old, and we're playing these games that all had what does Call of Duty have? Like prestige? Guess what prestige is? Guess what that golden gun, on Call of Duty, oh, you get 10th prestige and you can have golden skin. Guess what that represents? Status. Guess what on RuneScape, you're leveling up and you want to get the skill cape. You want to get the, you've maxed out your cooking, now you want to get the skill cape. Guess what that represents? Status. On FIFA, you're playing this fucking little disgusting football game and you want to fight your friend and you want to win against him. Guess what it represents? Competitiveness. We had these masculine desires inside of us when we were literally 4 years old, 6 years old. We had these core masculine desires inside of us, and instead of using them in the real world to develop ourselves and our character, we use them in the virtual world, and we just became weirdly socially awkward instead because we're staring into a screen instead of the other man in front of us. So yes, this part of our life was a waste if you spent it just like I did. Yeah, it seems proper cute to look back and like, oh yeah, nostalgic. Oh, Minecraft music, so nostalgic. Yeah, of course it is. Minecraft was a sick game. RuneScape was fucking sick. I enjoyed that time. But when I look back now as a young man thinking, bro, I could have been doing something productive and manly at that time, even when I was 7 years old. Instead of playing football in this fucking virtual game, I could have been playing it outside with my friends and actually developed myself and felt more confident. But I was one of those kids synced away underneath the fucking covers playing on the fucking PSP when I'm like 10 years old.